Pisces, welcome to High Priestess Healing Tarot, where you are the High Priestess, baby. Say it, Pisces, I am the High Priestess. Let's see what messages Spirit has for us today. Thank you, High Priestess Anishka, for this beautiful deck. I love it. All right, we have deep rest. Oh, I love this. Let's take a nap in these clouds. Shifting gears, recharge, and repair. Wow, that's so aligned with Mercury retrograde, like slowing down, reviewing. Anything with a right? Reevaluate, review, revisit. Bottom of the deck, wow, Sacred Cave, the Cave of Wonders, spiritual growth, period of gestation, and introspection. So we'll take these. It's in your, it's in your rest, Pisces, that spiritual gifts come online. See how it says period of gestation here? Gestation is like in the womb, right? The development of the child in the womb. There is a spiritual gift of yours that wants to come online, but it needs womb-like care. So slowing down, offering yourself, especially in the Northern Hemisphere where it's so dark so early now. We're entering winter. So this is like truly seasonally aligned to of like allow yourself more stillness, rest, time inside, meditation, because there is something that wants to be birthed, a spiritual gift, a clairsense, a psychic ability, a mediumship ability, something like that. You're also going to learn, yourself at a deeper level. Introspection is, it always makes me think of the Hermit card, and when we allow ourselves Hermit energy, we often shed light on parts of ourselves that are requesting love. Also wound. And when we pour love into those parts, that's also where we uncover a talent, a skill, a gift, a new love, an undiscovered interest or hobby. It's beautiful. All right, let's see what Tarot has to say about this. Deep rest for the High Priestess Collective. Wow, Nine of Cups. Damn. There's a wish fulfillment in the rest. There's a wish fulfillment waiting for you in the rest. Thank you to everybody who already smashed that love button. Nine of Cups is also a card of Pisces. There's two okay, so for some people here, Jessica, in this deep rest, for some people, there's going to be a rediscovery of what love means to you. What's love got to do? Oh my God. What love means to you and what an ideal balanced partnership is for you. For other people here, in the rest, there's going to be two causes for celebration or two recognitions of harvest in self. Harvest being like, wow, I found a bounty within. A bounty within. This actually feels like it's a spiritual gift or a psychic gift, something like that. The Cups is also associated with its emotions, but it's also intuition, psychic abilities, 5D, beyond the veil. This deep cave is all water, right? These waterfalls, this beautiful lagoon. So this to me is like in this rest and recovery mode, something spiritual is uncovered that you will celebrate or be like, I can't believe I'm able to do this. And or there's going to be a shift in or a reckoning of what balanced, harmonious love in relationships looks like for you. And that could be friendships and family. It doesn't always just have to be romantic partnerships. Damn, with the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck, though. This is the spiritual teacher. Okay, give me one more here. Nine of Swords. There's a facing. You see the woman in red? There's a facing of a fear that allows you to take flight. Oh, I wonder if there's an uncovering of an aspect of ego that's attempting to keep you in a familiar state instead of setting off with your gift on your 9/9 divine path. There is a phantom of the past that wants to be faced so that you can defeat it. There's protection all around you. There's evil eyes all around you, but this evil eye feels like protection. And you're showing up as pure in spirit. There's wisdom of like how to move forward away from this phantom. And it has to be through this rest. This can only be faced through the rest. One more for the phantom. Facing this phantom brings you the fulfillment and the spiritual expansion you're seeking. Oh, that's it. Smash the love button for that. Wheel of Fortune, that turns the wheel for you, baby. It's through the rest that the phantom is faced. And it's through the facing of the phantom that your wish fulfillment and fortune turns in your favor. This is going to completely shift how you navigate through the world. Specifically, yeah, a lot of fortune for my astrology girlies and boys out there. The lot of fortune is the aspect that's highlighted here. Okay, so the other thing is, for those of you who have been like on this journey for a long time, 9-9 divine path, you've been like facing the demons, facing the phantoms, and it's like, you know, it's a video game. So it's like one after the other. The next level of the video game, I was just saying this with a high priest. The next level of the video game requires a little bit more sophistication in beating the phantom, but you always can do it. This level, wherever you're at, in this rest and facing of the phantom, a way in which you can secure and attract your lot of fortune, wheel of fortune, your most abundant way of living is revealed to you. It's specifically through rest. And that's why it's going to be hard, because it's going to feel counterintuitive, because we have been indoctrinated into a world that makes us believe that grinding is the only way to fortune. And that is not this way. And this fortune, it could be financial fortune, which that's what it feels like. But it feels like first it comes in as an intuitive fine-tuning of an intuitive gift, a spiritual gift. And then that abundance can lead to emotional fulfillment, 9 of Cups, abundance and fortune in relationships. We have the 2 of Cups and the Ace of Cups here. Also, the 3 of Cups is friendship. So it could be more tribe, more connections, more feeling less alone. And for others, this is like the whole wheel turns. It's like all of the above here. I'm ready for the all of the above here. Yep, Knight of Cups at the bottom confirming. Can I get one on this? Let's do this. Can I get one on the Wheel of Fortune, the Lot of Fortune? This is really the Phantom of the Opera, baby. The Phantom has kept or is keeping you blindfolded on what's available to you. And maybe even kept you blindfolded around how strong you actually are, how much spiritual fortitude you have. This is an Earth Angel on the Strength card for my Tarot Academy students. Tarot Academy starts on December 8th for the Sundays and December 12th for the Thursdays. If you want to register, click on the first link in the pinned comment below. There's a little promo code in there for discount. Enrollment in the app is open for my Tarot Academy students who already registered. I can't wait to see you guys. Okay. This Phantom has limited you in seeing how capable you are, what you're able. It's not just capable in the mind. This is really like capable spiritually, energetically, how your spiritual grit can actually take you further. It's having the mindset of like my spiritual energy, my belief in faith, my belief in what the universe does and the laws of the universe, how far it can take you and how much you can tame in terms of fear. This lion is supposed to represent ego, which is where fear will bubble up. And facing this Phantom will actually remove this blindfold for you. This wheel is going to turn in a way that allows you to see your relationship with self in a more esteemed light. This is solar plexus, more esteemed light. You have double Leo energy out here. So if you have been called to like see yourself in a more ferocious way, or turn on and up the ferocious factor within, this is being revealed to you in this rest period of like, oh no, I have this button inside of me because at some point I'm supposed to use it. Not everything needs to be completely subdued for all of your life. If you have lion spirit in you, that means there's going to be times where you have to be the lion. And I think first it is in facing this Phantom. And then it's going to be as this wheel turns for you, this Lot of Fortune is revealed. You're going to feel more strengthened, empowered, and secure in making intuitive decisions towards that lot of fortune. Some of you, this fortune really is relationship based, because this is a Libra moon in the background. Can I get one more here? Holy shit, you're magic. Ugh, turning pain into magic. Okay, 2 of Cups, confirmation. And 2-2 is Master Builder. So this is like building the emotional dynamics and relationships that maybe were not modeled or available to you in a more wounded or overworked stage in your life. And this is the alchemy, the healing. Okay, for some people here, what was modeled for you in relationships as a child actually impacts your financial stability. And it is in healing. It's in healing the relationship with self that you heal relationship with others. And that in turn heals relationship with financial stability or career stability or 3D stability. And all of it has to come from first rest and trusting your spiritual guidance, your intuition, that internal voice, and the laws of the universe. It's through softness that you can be, it's through softness that you will activate this ferocity, this fierceness, and know when to turn on that lion. Another fucking lion. That's 3. That's big Leo energy. So, and maybe, I don't know, I think maybe first you have to see yourself in that lion spirit and then know when to turn it on for others to see you in lion spirit. Can I get one on lion spirit? Yeah, death and rebirth at the bottom. One on lion spirit. 10 of Cups, 4 of Cups. This is like 10 of Cups, 4 of Cups. It's like surprise emotional fulfillment, surprise partnership, surprise community, surprise tribe, surprise I'm pregnant. Like this is major familial healing. This is major like rewriting the script on what a healthy emotional connection is in friendships, in family, and in lovers. And it's bringing you 4 of Cups, 10 of Cups. Surprise, you win. The fulfillment is here. This rest brings you here. This is so nice. Okay. I love a surprise win for high priestesses. There is a judgment call, though. I think the judgment call is facing the Phantom. I really am hearing Phantom of the Opera so much here. So what is that? Phantom of the Opera. It's split sides, right? Oh, so maybe authenticity, too. Split sides, authenticity. Where are you holding yourself back from being your most authentic you? It's in the deep rest and your solitude that you will be, oh my God, it's almost like coaxed out. Like spirit will put you in solitude so that you get to meet your most authentic you. And once you are living and being with that most authentic version of you in your solitude, that's when they want you to integrate that into your relationship dynamics with others, knowing you have this lion beast inside to protect it. Is there anything I'm missing? See how these cards are like just popping out? 5 of Cups, the World. There's a grieving of the old for you to enter this new stage. Or maybe you're already grieving it, aware of it. Another fucking lion. And this one has wings, just like this one. Spirituality gives you wings. Yeah, there's the grieving of the old. But the 5 is a change, you know. 5s are changes, whereas 10s are completion. So if you are moving through... This is... 9 of Swords and this 5 of Cups is like fucking me up a little. It feels like the ego is trying so hard. This Phantom is trying so hard to keep an aspect of you from being outward. but the ego thinks familiarity is safety, but it's not. Familiarity is just familiar. That's why so many people stay in toxic or abusive relationships. Our ego is designed to keep us in a predictable state. So when you step outside of it, it has like a nervous breakdown, even if it means I get to inherit the world. I get to inherit wings. I get to fly. This is like championship, Olympian level enlightenment, vibrancy, connection to spirit. Allow the phantom, that's that part of you that's trying to keep something inside. Face that phantom and let this part be seen first by you in this like safe, sacred space. This is indicating you have a sacred cave in some way. So either if you don't live alone, there is some kind of like, maybe you got a, what do they call them? She cave. There's like a special spot or a time of day where you get to be alone with you to learn you. And that part of you that wants to come out, maybe it is this lion spirit. And there is a roar that you have. So maybe there are words that need to be spoken. Maybe there's fierce boundaries that need to be reinforced in a new way. And I think the lion spirit is also like, I'm proud of who I've become. Pisces, maybe it's that simple. You're allowed to fucking love yourself. You're allowed to like yourself. You're allowed to be like, I am so feeling myself, especially after years of not. It could be that simple here. Because this lion spirit comes with ancient knowledge and wisdom, Aquarius energy. It also comes with this awareness of like collective underbelly, emotions, projected insecurities, and a path to Taurus, which is abundance. This really, for real, this emotional fulfillment and connections with others that are valuable, meaningful, and aligned with your vibration, very much present on the table. There is an undercurrent of like, I believe you're being led to some type of financial expansion or generational wealth building too, but this emotional feat comes first. It's meeting the self first, or meeting the self deeper, because I know there's a lot of you who are like actively on this healing journey. So there's something deeper that they're calling you into. Can I get clarity on that? Yeah, Hierophant again, the spiritual teacher. There's something, maybe it's not deeper, maybe it's higher. Bring me a higher love. Wow, talk about lion energy. Queen of Wands. She feels herself all the way. The purple here is the spirituality. The red is the action she takes with this yellow enlightenment over her purple cloak. So it's like at the base of her decision making is her spirituality, her awareness of shadow work being the pathway to aligned manifestations. And she's so proud of the work that she does. She allows herself to be seen in this. She has protection around her. Her crown chakra is covered. It's also a sunrise coming up in the background. So this signifies that the shadow work was already done. Doesn't the phantom look a little bit like the Queen of Wands? Red hooded cape, you see that? So this to me is like this phantom, it's us. Like there is a part of us saying, no, don't show this side. Don't be seen. Don't say that thing. Don't love yourself this much. But when she comes out of this facing of the phantom, look at her. She's holding the wand, which is new inspiration. It's also an offer from the divine. There's something waiting for you on the other side of this shadow work exploration, this new integration and calling back of power. Could even be like a level of creativity that was untapped before. One more with this Queen of Wands, Aries, Sag, Leo energy, if that means anything to my fire placements here. Moon. This is that spiritual growth. There's an intuitive gift that's like activating through this shadow work. Tell me about the spiritual gift. 8 of Pentacles. It's directing you in where to put your 3D focus so that you can build something up. Six of Cups and Two of Pentacles. This is beautiful. Nostalgia, sweetness, tenderness. It's reclaiming a part of you that was pushed down in childhood. This is very specific. This phantom was a part of you that you were told not to have this in childhood. And now it's being conjured up. Because that part of you that was pushed down in childhood actually holds divine feminine truth, intuitive wisdom, and some sort of hidden knowledge that's going to help you balance your 3D decision making in leading to your 8 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, that's 10 of Pentacles. So it's like this 10 of Cups comes first. You're going to end up like falling in love with yourself if you haven't already started to feel that way. And then there's like conscious focus on like, where am I investing my 3D time, effort, energy, focus to build a life of fulfillment and harmony for me that allows this sweet child that had a part of them, an aspect of them suppressed, to come to the forefront in this transformed butterfly energy. And I think this brings you closer to, this is like very much closer to tribe or soulmate energy. So it's like friendships, lovers, friends, what do you call them? Co-workers. This is soulmate energy. It's in the sweetness. There's a bit of like a warrior, a little bit of a warrior path to get here. But this is also an improvement from this 5 of Cups. Like, okay, I'm going to allow this part to go. I'm going to allow this phantom to no longer have control over my expression of self and how I show up in the world. You end up at the 6 of Cups. So where there's a sunset in one, there's a beautiful sunshiny day in another. We have 4 sunflowers on that card too. You might want to look up animal spirit rabbit, animal spirit mouse, animal spirit butterfly. Yeah, 8 of Wands at the bottom. Damn, that's downloads from the light, from divinity. The clearer your time is alone, the louder you're going to be able to hear these directives and next steps. But this is specifically, oh my God, that is it. Queen of Cups, High Priestess, 8 of Wands. That's so much psychic ability. That's so much uncovering of like ancient wisdom, of what's next, your clair senses coming online. Becoming so much more intimate with your emotional space and how your emotional space is directing you towards intuitive knowing. Let's do this. Look at, oh my God, the bottom of the deck. 10 of Cups. Judgment. 8 of Wands. Really facing this phantom. This next, you know, every level's got one. But like facing this phantom is going to free you. And it's going to put you in this most fierce, powerful, maybe visible, if that's a thing. If you need to like start allowing yourself to be seen in your power instead of seen in your softness. There's still vulnerability in that, especially if you're like, it's uncomfortable for me to be seen in power. Then that means when you are seen in power, you will also be vulnerable in that moment. And maybe others won't know that, but you and I know that. Spirit knows that. Advice here. Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Lovers. Damn, they are taking us on a journey in this deep rest period and this shadow work of facing this current phantom that seems to be holding you back momentarily from emotional fulfillment and some kind of 3D abundance, this material world abundance. It's something that continues to accumulate over time, Knight of Pentacles. This Queen of Pentacles has this beautiful sacral colored coin. So it's also like some kind of creative endeavor or creative focus in your 3D. Accumulates over time. There's 11 pentacles here. 11 is master number 11, which is master manifestor. It's connected to the magician energy. So it's turning one thing into 11. And this Lover's card is like the union of soul, of both sides of self. That part that is phantom, that part that the phantom is keeping back. The Lover's card is the choice card. It's free will. So this to me means it's freed. And it's taking place in Sagittarius season with that bow and arrow tattoo on her right shoulder. Maybe you have a bow and arrow tattoo, or you have a right shoulder tattoo, or you have a spiral tattoo on your right shoulder blade. For some of you here too, there is a connection in the works that comes forward as you, if this is a timeline, it's like facing the phantom, overcoming it, allowing self to be seen in lion spirit. From that lion spirit, learning to, or maybe you're in this already, like really loving yourself at a level that you haven't loved yourself before. Like maybe play Beyonce, Feeling Myself, for real. Nicki Minaj is on that. I don't know whose track that is actually. Okay, focus. And it's from this that more intuitive guidance comes in, because it's just like a muscle. When you lift weights at the gym, you get stronger at lifting that weight. When you allow your intuition to be the determining factor of your decisions and behavior, your intuition strengthens, and it gets easier to hear that versus the phantom. And from there, you're able to focus that 3D material energy. There is a path to 10 of Pentacles here. And it is specifically through like uncovering something that was shunned as a child, a trait or a personality. Yeah, personality trait or an aspect of self. And it might literally just be like a spiritual aspect of self, like deepening your faith or deepening your understanding of the world, or being joyous or being flamboyant in how you dress or operate. You know, maybe you need to wear sequins more, Pisces. I don't know. Maybe glitter. Do it. I don't know. That helps me. But it's on this path that this something in your 3D that you end up focusing on successfully over time accumulates again and again and again with a high return on investment. And then you could be encountering somebody that's also going to assist in elevating this, or there's combined forces here that turn one pentacle into 12, or turns, 11 pentacles into 12, something like that. Yeah, 10 of Cups at the bottom. I love this. Can I get a little more on the spiritual energy here? Where am I at time? It's too many. Spiritual energy here. Smash that love button, Pisces. Virtue. 3 of Wands. Patiently waiting. 3 tulips. Virtue. There may have been something you believed in as a kid, or you like lived by, or something. There's something you felt, what is the word? Not loyal to, but like you aligned with it. And that might have been the part that people scoffed at, or the people around you didn't live in that virtue. So you were kind of trained to put that down, especially if it was a paternal energy. We have the sun icon there, and sun is paternal energy. Can I get one more on the spiritual gift? 4 swords, truce. So it went silent. I do think that is that. One more. Oh, okay. 2 of Pentacles, which is change, yin and yang. 5 of Cups, disappointment. And then the 7 of Cups, illusion. All right. I do think that's that. There's something that you felt very, you believed in it. It felt like it made sense to you. There was virtue behind it. So maybe this was like a value pillar, and it went silent. You learned to make it silent. And this probably has come up time and time again through like disappointing relationship dynamics, especially if you were playing out a pattern with others of like, you know what? Ever since I buried this virtue or this aspect of myself and I didn't allow it to be a priority or come to the forefront, that lion spirit, I've been fucked over. I've been disappointed. I've been left in despair. And now I realize that burying that virtue is a fucking illusion that is repeating hell for me. But the beauty is in knowing, you are the change maker here. And that you see how he's biting his tail? He's not swallowing his tail here, which the swallowing of the tail in the Ouroboros means like the cycle continues on and on and on and on. He's biting the tail instead of swallowing it. So this to me means you bite the cycle. You're like, no, I'm cutting this off. And you know what? We have Jupiter here. Jupiter is the benevolent planet of gift giving and expansion, whereas like Saturn is is more like disciplined and lessons. Jupiter is like, let me shower you. When you come back to this virtue, this value pillar, even if your family did not support it or model it, you end up eliminating a cycle that essentially what is or was keeping you in an emotional loop of disappointment and lack. And it's probably because the people that you were associating with were not at the higher vibration that you were at. You discontinue the illusion. And Jupiter always rewards when we activate spiritual gifts and act on them. Jupiter is a ruling planet of Pisces. That's why Jupiter over here is named Jupiter. Neptune is like the modern ruling planet of Pisces, but Jupiter is the ancient ruling planet of Pisces. This is going to bring you the lovers, the family, the tribe dynamics that you want and deserve. And it pushes you onto this like financially 3D material based path of success too. But first and foremost, this is like a relationship with you coming out from a phantom, out from a suppressed energetic space. And maybe it's coming up in the dream space, or maybe you've been starting to see like when you let out that fire energy, that I meant to say lion, but maybe it's fire. When you let that out, maybe you get a little bashful and you pull it back in. 7 and 5 is 12, and that's 3 of cups. Biting this cycle, discontinuing this cycle, whatever it is, whatever part of you that you're holding back, this is supposed to be like a life-changing situation here. And you have the winter months on your side. Anything else with that? The time here? Smash that love button for me, Pisces. The Hierophant and the Chariot and the 10 of Cups. Oh my God. Oh my God. Claim it, baby. That's the spiritual teacher. Look, even in the Hierophant, down here, we have the divine feminine. We have the high priestess. She's like hidden in the robe of the spiritual teacher, of the Hierophant. There is a part of you that needs to be unrobed. It needs to come out to the forefront. And there's going to be victory and success here. It's through the shadow that you got to find it. So at first, here's the thing. This is what this means. There's a part of you that's going to maybe feel like you have to face shame of like, I shamed this part of me because I was taught to shame this part of me. Oh my God, I feel emotions. That's how you'll know that's the part that needs to come out. And it's like through the feeling of the shame and then disarming the shame, like pouring love into it. Like, no, it is okay to think that the stars rule our galaxy, and it is okay to believe in things you can't see. And it is okay to believe that you are the most beautiful, magnificent person on this earth. That's okay to believe that. It's beautiful to love you most. That's beautiful. You're allowed to. It's giving yourself permission, but it's through, you have to like meet shame. That phantom is shame. That phantom is saying like, no, you're not good if you act this way. You know? And then integrating, it is okay for me to be a lioness. It is okay for me to roar. It is okay for me to have power. Brings you this 10 of Cups, 3 times 10 of Cups. This is a major spiritual, it gives awakening of a part of you. It's like, not like, oh, I'm having my spiritual awakening for the first time. I'm seeing everything completely differently. This feels like it's a new level, new devil. There's a part of me that is being called to awaken and be very, very seen. And I think very, very powerful and very, very loud about it. And it's going to bring you this emotional fulfillment, this connection with others that I don't think that you had the opportunity to experience at the level of which the universe is setting you up for. Yeah, 7 of Wands, Valor. This is like, ooh, the wings of Isis here. So there is, Isis to me is like Divine Feminine, I will destroy the shit out of this place if this is not aligned with me. So I think there's like a destruction energy associated with probably people's perceptions of you, and that's going to be okay. It's okay. Let them. Foofy woofy, Pisces. Anything else for the High Priestess Collective? Smash that love button. I love this. A little deep today. The sirens for my singers and my merfolk. Use your voice. Expansion and freedom. Okay, so that lion energy, for some of you, it's like saying who the fuck you are. And setting boundaries, reinforcing boundaries. Others of you, lion being seen, Queen of Wands being seen, singing, making music, creating, art. Bottom of the deck, King Tide. You know who this is? The god Neptune, which is, Neptune is Roman. Who's the one in Greece? Oh my God, I can't believe I can't remember his name. So if you identify with those gods, this is for you. Plenty, prosperity, receiving the fullness of life. This is the way, baby. I love the way you make me feel. Pisces, hold my hands. I'm sending you so much love and light. Reiki healing. Take a big deep breath in through the nose. Releasing through the mouth. Claim it, Pisces. I claim my emotional fulfillment all the way, baby. See you later.